Hey guys, it's Matt, Trend 943. Today's video, I have Beloved number 10 here on the PRR Keystone. Since the last time I've shown the layout, I really haven't done too much to it, although I have been working on some custom projects, and I'll show you guys those in a few minutes. But one thing I have recently done is I kind of cleaned up my wiring a little bit on my control panel, but that's been about it, so nothing really to show you guys here, but kind of see it's a little bit nicer now. The only thing I really did do is I moved the switch for my smokestack on the house up here so it's easier to get to. But other than that, I really haven't done too much. So we'll take a look at some custom projects in just a second, but I want to show you guys some new trains that I got recently. So let's take a look. Alright, I have the car on the table here so you guys can see it a little bit better. This is a MTH Premier NS Pier 6 hopper. This car is really cool. It's part of the 2016 Club, and I really do like it. I initially was on the fence about ordering it, but I eventually did, and I really do like it a lot. So it is pretty cool. Now this is one of two Club cars that I ordered. I got this one, and I also ordered the Husky Stack car for the Rail King Club. And the reason being is because I really do like the MTH colors of the Rail King cars. I like that those are like true club cars, you know, the MTH brand kind of smacks you in the face. And with the Premier cars, it's not that way, but again, the Premier cars are more for the scale guys, and I really like it, so I ordered this one. This is actually my first Premier car I ordered. The other ones I just wasn't really crazy about, but when I saw this, I kind of had to get it, so I bounced back and forth with getting it, but as you guys can see, I now have it, so yes, I did order it, and it's really cool. So again, I got the Husky Stack coming for the Rail King set, and as you guys can see, I've got its arrival train ready to go. I got the ES44 and all my other club cars, so that's pretty cool there. So I also do want to get some of the other club cars. I want to try to find some more Premier ones and some of the other Rail King ones that I don't have, but that will come later in time. So next we'll take a look at some gifts I got from a really good friend of mine, and then we'll take a look at the custom work. Alright, again, as I said, this car I didn't actually purchase. This car was given to me by a great friend. The guy's name is Rich. You guys have probably recognize that name. I've done several videos at his layout, and he is just one fantastic guy. And he gave me this nickel plate Atlas caboose. This car is really cool, and I really thank him for giving it to me because it's a beautiful car. Now this is actually my first nickel plate piece for the layout, so I don't have anything else nickel plate to run it with, but I have been looking into the ES44 in the nickel plate scheme, the black with the gold trim on it. I thought about getting that, but I may eventually. I got a lot of other things I want to spend my money on, so I may try to pick that up, but this is a really cool piece, so eventually I will hopefully add to it soon. So he gave me one other thing, and I'll show you that too. Alright, he actually gave me two of these MTH platforms. I only have one sitting right here just because this is the one that I haven't really been working on yet. It's just kind of sitting here. So the other one, I'll show you kind of what I got going on with this. It's the same thing, except I'm working on doing some signage to it. Now you can see the Burlington sign. It's a little too big, so I'm gonna have to take it off, but what I'm getting at here is that I'm going to add signs to the plastic, well, would be signs. This doesn't have any on here, so I'm gonna add my own. I'm probably not gonna use tape. I'll probably use glue or something to glue the signs in, but I want to make the signs smaller so they fit on the plastic signpost, I guess you want to call it that. So I've got the Burlington one. I've got some others that I just grabbed the signs off the computer and printed them out, so I'll eventually put them all here. I may end up looking into painting this piece brown. I don't know. I kind of thought about doing that, maybe just to make it stand out. I probably leave the post black though. And then I want to weather the roof, and then I want to repaint the bottom of this just to make it stand out more. And they're already lit, so that's good. So I'll do 8 different railroad signs, and then I'll weather the buildings the same, and I'll probably end up putting them back where that other one was, so probably right about right about here-ish or so. And then I'll probably end up doing a parking lot or something like that and connecting it to this station. This is a Lionel station. This one though needs a lot more work. It needs lights. I need to make the black signpost pieces. It has the fence on it, but I gotta make the signpost somehow. And this one here can do 8 different railroad signs, so I'll grab 8 different ones that aren't on those, and I'll do that. I'll probably paint that brown. I'm going to repaint the bottom here, probably brown, and I'm gonna repaint the roof, and I'm gonna weather all that, so, and light it. So it's a lot of work to do with passenger stations, so I'll get that done. And then over here, I want to maybe repaint this. I don't know, I actually really like the way it turned out, but there are some spots I want to redo on this. But I want to repaint this silver, and I want to weather this. I did the brown a number of years ago, but I kind of want to redo it now. But it's getting there, so this I'm going to work on later. But for now, I wanted to show you guys some of the custom work I've been working on, which are these passenger cars here. So let's take a look. Alright, so now I'll show you guys some custom work I've been doing. These are on these MTH Rail King Baltimore, Ohio passenger cars. I've had these for years. They're really, really nice cars. I like them a whole lot. But I've been doing some interior work on the cars. I've been recently painting the floor on these cars. I painted it a flat brown, I think it is. Here's the paint right here. Yeah, flat brown. So I've still got more work to do on the Vista Dome. The Vista Dome is a little bit of a pain because it's got the 2 levels on it, and you can't really pull them apart. So I've had to do the top and then the bottom separately, and the bottom's a royal pain because you have to work around the supports with the top. So it's a little bit more tedious, but it's getting there. I still got to do another coat on the floor on both sections of it, and then eventually I'm going to repaint the seats. This blue color I have here, I'm going to repaint those and add figures. But I need a little favor from you guys. If any of you guys have done figures before in passenger cars, like added them, I'd like to know how well do figures from other manufacturers fit, because I heard that some figures don't fit very well. You have to modify them, and I really just want figures that I can just glue in the cars and be done with it. I really don't want to have to modify any figures. So even if I have to get figures from like S-Gauge or something like that, that's fine with me. But I'd like a little input on that if any of you guys know. So what I'll do is I'll pull the roof off this one, because this one I did the work on, and it's much better. I went ahead and did 2 coats on the floor, and it's getting there. I still got a little bit work to do. I gotta kind of clean up this some. I gotta get the bristles of the brush off, but it's getting there. As you guys can see, I kind of spilled on here, but this will eventually get repainted anyway, so you never see it. So what I'll probably do is when I'm painting the seats, I'll probably put tape or something on here. I don't know, something like that. So then, as you guys can see, I did it all in here just to give it a little different look, you know. So it's pretty cool. And again, eventually I'll repaint the seats and add the figures on there. So I'll probably fill at least every seat in every car with a figure. Maybe, I know these cars have 2 seats, so maybe I'll, if I can, try to do 2 figures per seat, per set of seats, and that would make the car be more filled. I don't know, we'll see. Another thing I love to do is I'd love to convert these things to LED lights, but I don't know if I'll ever do that. But put the roof back on. So, and just to kind of show you, that roof isn't on all the way, but you get the idea. Just to kind of show you, this is how the cars were from the factory. Now this car, and actually the entire set, some of them came with figures out of the box. So as you guys can see, there are some figures in this car. But you can see that's the color of the floor when the car came out of the box. And again, whoops, sorry about that. And again, here's the painted floor. So it looks really, really cool. So I will eventually start working on this some more. I'll have to buy the figures and such, but it's getting along nice. And then for the baggage car, get this thing to focus. for the baggage car, I'll do the same thing. I'll pull the roof off, I'll do the interior work, and then maybe I'll add like baggage or something like that to the baggage car. I'm not 100% sure yet, but that's probably what I'll do for that. So, but right now I still got to do these cars. Well, this car here, I got to redo this. This one needs work. Those two need work, and as does the baggage car. So I've got a lot of work. I'm going to buy some more paint for that, and then when I start cracking this open, doing the seats, I'll do that, and then I'll eventually add the figures. So, but that's just a little custom project I've been working on, so I'll keep you guys posted on that. I got some stuff about it on my Facebook page if you guys want to see that. So next we'll take a look at other new items that aren't trains. So let's take a look what we got now. Alright, so as I said, I'm part of the MTH Club, as I've been for years. So besides the new catalogs, you guys know about those, you get those from the club. But I got the Toy Train Story book from MTH. It's about the history of the company. It is one really, really good book. If you guys haven't seen it or read it, it's really a good book. So I really like it a lot. I've kind of read it. I really haven't read it cover to cover yet. I kind of read the history, then I kind of found the pictures and kind of been looking at that. So actually, there's something in here. I hope I'm allowed to show this, but it's actually for these engines here, my Burlington F units. I thought about getting, if I can ever find them in here, the California Zephyr passenger cars that are in here. This isn't, well, it's kind of a catalog, but let's see. Those aren't them. These are them, right here. So I might try to get these if I can find them, because these are from 2000, I think. So yeah, they're old, but maybe I'll try to see if I can pick those up, because I had the aluminum cars from Lionel. I really don't like those, so I'll try to find something better. And that's kind of the other reason why I've been kind of working on detailing these, is because I run these cars with those units a lot. The engines are right here, by the way, so they're really, really nice engines and cars, so I kind of figured they go well together, so I kind of run them with it. So, but that's pretty cool. And then another thing I recently got is up here, these two Lionel signs. I got these at a train show recently. We got the famed 700E, and then we got my favorite catalog cover of all time. This one, I love this cover. I can't remember what year. I want to say 59 or 55, something like that. But this is a beautiful, beautiful sign. These are made by a Hallmark, I want to say. These are really, really cool. So that's pretty cool. So, but really that's about it. I really haven't done anything else. Now the new MTH catalog, I'll kind of bring back that again, even though I kind of showed it to you. So I thought about ordering something from it. I don't know if I really want it though. If I really want to spend the money, I should say. I thought about those, the ES44s, or AC4400s rather. I like those, but I like the training unit. The GP38, I like that. So maybe I might end up ordering that. I love to get the AC4400s, but that's a ton of money, and I like them, but they're AC4400s, and MTH, they do a good job on them, but I'd rather have something different. So I'll probably get the training unit right there. So that's pretty cool, but I don't know, I'm still kind of on the fence with that, so we'll see. But if I do decide to get it, I'll be sure to tell you guys. So, but that's basically going to wrap it up. I'm not going to run any trains or anything for you guys. Just wanted to give you guys a quick little, I guess, layout update kind of thing, and kind of showing you what I've been doing and work I want to do and stuff like that. So, but that'll wrap it up for this video, guys. I'm Matt, channel of Daniel for you guys. Have a great one.